Hey YouTube, it's Adam. Um, I'm making this video as kind of a redo. This vlog, what I'm gonna talk about in this vlog was actually, it used to be my vlog number 10, but due to just what's going on and how much description I put in the other one, I didn't know if that was a good idea to have that much information about it on YouTube, due to the fact that it's an ongoing police investigation. So I'm just gonna remake this vlog. So this vlog is about why I decided to transition and how I knew I was trans. So pretty much we'll start when I was a little kid. Well, not when I was little. I guess when I was like 12. Okay, no. Okay. We will start from when I was little. When I was little, I I was a huge tomboy. I was totally into sports and whatever else. And I never played with Barbies. I always had more guy friends than girlfriends. I would totally rather go throw mud around with a bunch of guys than sit and have a tea party with all my stuffed animals. That's just how I was. So there's that. And then when I was younger, probably about like 15, so not that long ago, 4 or 5 years ago, my parents let me, maybe I was younger than 15, but either way, my parents, they let me carry my birth certificate around with me because they finally trusted me enough with it. I don't know. And so, what was I gonna say? Okay, so sorry. I still don't like that lighting any better. Whatever. So either way, my parents finally let me carry around my birth certificate with me. And I noticed that my date of birth is the beginning of February, and the register date on my birth certificate wasn't until the end of March. So that's pretty much 2 full months that I was unregistered, and all of my friends' birth certificates, they were registered within like a week or two, so, I don't know if my parents just weren't on the ball or what. But when I was younger, I used to think that I was actually born a boy, but my parents had no boy names picked out, and they really wanted a baby girl. So when I was a baby, they got me a sex change. That was my theory for a good year and a half, 2 years. So yeah, there's that. Also, not that it really has anything to do with being transgender. I mean, you're attracted to who you're attracted to, but I always liked girls. I was always into girls. I never liked boys. So there's that as well. So yeah, I don't know. And like, I've always been a huge tomboy. For the longest time, I wasn't comfortable having boobs. I didn't like them. I was glad they were small. I was glad no one could see them. I dressed as a huge tomboy. I wore baggy jeans, baggy shirts, boy clothes. That's all I wore up until like grade 11, when I started wearing skinny jeans, which isn't that big of a deal, and I was still pretty tomboy. So yeah, I guess all my life I really just felt like I'm one of the guys, and that's who I feel like I should be. I'm one of the guys. So that's why I'm transitioning, and that's what's going on. In my other video, it mentioned something about an incident that took place at work, which is, I think, one of the reasons I decided to transition when I did. Although I had been thinking about it for a while, I just didn't know how to approach the subject with my girlfriend, and yeah, so I'm not going to say a lot about it because, as I said at the beginning of the video, it is an ongoing police investigation, and so I don't want to say anything about it that could, screw it up for me. My hair looks really funny today. But yeah, I tried hinting this to my girlfriend, like, for months. We always used to play this game. We still do. Actually, I guess it was mostly me. But I'd just say, weird things like, would you love me if I only had one eye and I wore an eye patch? Or would you love me if I was in a wheelchair? Or would you love me if my eyes were where my mouth is supposed to be? And, things like that. And almost every time I'd ask these questions, I'd always throw in, would you love me if I was a boy? Because she identified as a lesbian. I don't know how she identifies now. She's still figuring that out, which I'm okay with. But, so yeah, I tried hinting that at her for a while. And, yeah, that is why I'm transitioning. And whether people think it's for the right reasons or for the wrong reasons or whatever, I don't care what other people think. I'm doing what makes me happy. I'm doing what makes me feel comfortable, and I'm doing what makes me feel like who I am. You know what I mean? So I'm just being me. And yeah, I don't know. I'll make another update when I have another update. And yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, that's about all I got. See you later, guys.